This is some cheese. This is some cheese. What's up, guys? Welcome back. It's Jay. Now, one big difference from 2K16 to 2K17 is that 2K17 is missing one big fat piece of cheese. That's right, it's the spin cheese. 2K has eradicated that spinning cheese. I thought it was gone when they first released 2K17, but there's been about 6 patches now, and a couple times, I'm not sure if y'all noticed, but a couple of the patches kind of brought the spin cheese back a little bit. But it's been 2 or 3 patches now where there's been no spin cheese, so I think we can officially say bye-bye to that spinning cheese that some of y'all, you know who you are, that y'all love to use out there. This is a sad day for all you cheesers out there. You know, it serves you right for going out there and trying to cheese instead of just legitimately playing the game, man. I can't fucking stand people who use this shit. Okay. I admit it. Even I have had some weak moments where you get frustrated, somebody's locking down my ass, I can't fucking shake him, and I bust out the spin cheese, okay? Don't judge me, okay? I'm not perfect. So let me come over here and grab one of my silver balls, and I'll show y'all exactly what I'm talking about. Which one should I grab, the left or the right? I don't know, one's not hanging lower than the other. Get it? Testicles. So the thing that made this spin cheese so cheesy is that it gave you an unrealistic burst of speed just from a standstill. And you could basically just spin by your defender, just blow right by your defender almost any time you wanted to. And all you would have to do is just crossover and then a spin. Or between the legs and then a spin right off of that, back the other way. The most effective one was a hesitation out one way and then spin right back the other direction. Now, anything where you're moving a little bit and you have a little bit of momentum, that makes a little more sense. But to be able to just get a huge burst of speed and blow by any defender almost any time from a standstill is just some cheese. But this year in NBA 2K17, here's what happens when I try to do the spin cheese. If I try to do a hesitation to one side and spin really quickly back the other way. Oh, nope. And I could try to put it through the legs and spin back the other way. Nope, another slow spin. Let me try the crossover. It's all that slow spin move that really doesn't cover any ground. And it's really just more of a kind of protect the ball spin move. First time I noticed this, I thought it was just my spin move. But then I went and tried like 4 or 5 or maybe even 6 other spin animations. Some of them will look a little bit different just because they're a different animation, but they're all like that slow spin move that doesn't really cover any ground, kind of moves you backwards. Now you might be thinking that the only reason my player is doing that slow spin move is because I'm not pressing for him to go forward while I'm doing that spin move. And of course, if you dribble forward and you spin, he'll do a quick spin move that covers some ground like that. So obviously, as y'all saw, that does give you a faster spin move that does cover some ground. But don't get it confused. That is not the spin cheese. If I'm just gonna press forward and do the spin move right after I do the hesitation, let me show you what happens. You see that? It makes your player kind of go straight ahead because that's what you have to press to do that faster spin move. And really, it's not effective at all. Most of the time I tried it, you would just spin right into the defender. And as most of us know, that's just a steal waiting to happen. And I can do a crossover or between the legs to sort of make it look like the spin cheese. But y'all will notice when I do that, you see that little pause there? It doesn't let you spin right away. And even after that pause, when you do spin, it doesn't give you that cheesy burst of speed. It doesn't. You see people out there doing things like that, you know, by pressing forward as they do that spin move, right off the cross or between the legs or hesitation. You know, they kind of look like the old spin cheese, but they're not. They're not, okay? The spin cheese, you never had to press forward. It would just give you that unrealistic burst of speed just by combining the two moves. And it never made you move your player forward and spin straight into your defender. It never made you do that pause before it let you spin. And these moves, when you're pressing forward, they certainly don't give you any type of burst of speed like the old spin cheese would. I am glad they've taken it out of the game. You know, it's always good when they can get some cheese out of the game, you know, like the old zigzag cheese, shit like that. I'm always happy. Y'all know me. I mean, I'm always advocating for a more realistic game, a more challenging game, a more skill-based game. You know, make it actually mean more when you do have success and you do win. Though I know some of y'all cheesers out there, this is gonna wreck your whole fucking game, and you might actually have to learn how to play the game. I know that's a scary thought. You might actually have to get good at it. Find a legitimate way to blow by your defender. And it's really just you hardcore cheesers out there. I mean, you guys know who you are. I mean, the people who make the cheese their fucking go-to move. You know, they bust out the cheese every other time they have the damn ball. And they can't fucking function without it. I mean, I think most of us will enjoy the game much more without this spinning cheese. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section. And if you enjoyed, you know what, you know what to do. Go ahead and pop that like button. So y'all know I'll be back really soon with a lot more real 2K shit. But I'll catch y'all next time. But until then, you know what it is. It's the Popboy reminding you, don't get popped on.